Hello. Hello, how are you? How's it going? Welcome back. It's a pleasure. The pleasure is mine. Let me see here. Look at that. Interesting. Okay. Right. That really sucks. I'm looking at the whole thing here. I'm looking at my business here. Not my business. I'm looking at what? Oh, I'm stupid. Wait, what? Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. Oh, shit. This will be useful for me in the future, I guess. I don't know. I get paid whenever I go into work on Friday, so. I'm not 100% sure of what I need to do right now. I guess just save money. I thought I'd have more money by the end of this month. It should be fine though. The problem will be next month. If I wake up early in the morning and cut ties with all my friends, I should be able to make enough money to feed myself. Yes. I am a genius. Oh my goodness. It's so stupid. Why do we have to live at a time in America where nobody has money? No, why? Why was I born in this era? Struggling to pay for my fucking rent in a 1-bedroom apartment in like one of the least populated states. Come on, this is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Anyways, hello. Welcome. We're not here to talk about life. Well, we might, but yeah. Not entirely here to talk about nonsense like paying bills. Okay. What should we play today? Well, I haven't played another Crab's Treasure in a while, so might as well get back into that. Some lighthearted fun before I go to bed, at least. I have been having very weird dreams, though. I've been having I've been having some strange dreams now that I'm going to bed a little earlier. Wonder what it could mean. Who knows? Something stupid, I bet. That broke apart. Damn, this thing was sewed together, literally. I can literally pull out the fucking thread. That's some stupid ass shit right there. Oh. Make sure you're sheathing your X-Acto knives. It's important. I think we're fighting boss in another Crab's Treasure now that I think about it, actually. Let's get the meat, let's get the game audio in here. That freaked me out. I thought I saw a bug. I saw a little bug crawling across my fucking screen, but it was just a particle effect on the screen. It was just a bit of a particle effect on the screen. Was that something? Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Ah. Wait. Allow transparency. Capture cursor. Cheat. Capture third party overlay such as Steam. No, don't capture that. Beautiful. That doesn't work as good as I thought it would. Capture foreground window. With hotkey? Damn. Okay. Oh, match to the iOS window. Same executable. Wait, I thought that's what I had. Find a window of same type? Maybe that would work. Questionable? Don't know. Okay. There's the game. Yeah, wonderful. Beautiful. Another crab's treasure. One crab's... one... Oh, fuck. I don't want to mess with the audio files. The files. I want it to be a little quieter, where you can kind of hear it in the background. Not too quiet as to where it's like being drowned out. But also it's gotta be a little quiet for me personally so I can actually hear the videos that we're gonna watch. I don't know how long it's gonna take to beat the boss, okay? And we'll pull up the videos here. So we have a video here that we haven't seen. Okay, that's not one. This is an interesting one, I think. Whoop. Alright. I just like the effect. I'm gonna actually put this up here in the corner. Okay, that should be good. Perfect. Same type? Same type. Okay, cool. Nice. There we go. Let's see the background here, though. Let's see. Maybe a room? No, that's not good. Hands, computer, background. Oh, that's the other thing. The problem with those backgrounds is you just can't really see things very well. I think hands is good and just a little flashy though. We'll keep with that one. You guys never really get to see the background. Only when I choose to do this sort of layout, you really get to see the background, but you know, I don't do it often. I like to change up the layout sometimes, but anyways. Let's get started now, shall we? Beautiful. So, this needs to be connected to picture-in-picture. Okay. Now you should be able to
I'd like
hear
to
it.
know if any of the Democrats on this committee are employing Judge Merchan's daughter.
Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about
just
AG.
I don't
Point of-
think you
point of
know what
order.
you're here
President.
for.
Well, you the one talking about. I guess
I
you're still
think your
stuck in the
fake
courtroom.
eyelashes are messing up
No,
what you're
ain't
reading.
nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Order,
Mr. Chairman,
That's beneath
would
even
you
your
please
history.
regain
That's
order
crazy.
of the committee?
order. It's
Of
not a
process.
point of order. not a
Mister,
point
I
of
do have a point of order, and I would like to move to take down Ms. Green's words. That is absolutely unacceptable. How dare you
meeting will
attack the
suspend,
physical
meeting will
appearance of another
suspend.
person?
Are your
Move
feelings
her
hurt?
words down.
Aw.
Oh, girl, baby girl.
Oh, really?
Don't even play.
Baby girl? I don't think
We are gonna move, and we're gonna take your words down.
Are your feelings hurt? God, she's so gross, dude. It's the classic, I just pissed
Classic.
in my diapers, aren't you owned moment. The classic gambit. I right here have pissed and in my pants. And now you are overcome with the smell of dookie coming directly from my diapers. And here you are complaining about the dookie smell. It seems to me like I have owned you with my dookie smell coming directly out of my diapers. Haha! Once again, a masterful gambit by me. It's like, what are you doing?
Aw.
Oh, girl, baby girl.
Oh, really?
Don't even play.
Baby girl?
We're gonna,
I don't think.
we are gonna.
Oh my God. By the way, this conversation is so funny because she is absolutely white trash as here when she's the one who like breaks decorum first, but it doesn't matter because both AOC and her other target, I forget her name, she's actually very cool, Jasmine Crockett, yeah, are, you know, black and brown. So obviously white supremacists look at that and don't even think about the white supremacists look at the situation and don't recognize that like Marjorie Taylor Greene is a gross monster and immediately hit the aesthetics of Jasmine Crockett and AOC being like, in their words, ghetto, right? Like this is what they're saying here. It's like, oh yeah, yeah, what has happened to our Congress, which used to be white? The comment about fake eyelashes is so Midwestern white racist too. It's like, bro, you're Marjorie Taylor Greene. You look like a goddamn Attack on Titan. You look like the smiling Titan. You can't be talking about other people's appearances, dude. What happened? You literally look like the manifestation of evil. Like, you look like you did so many horrific things in a past life that God punished you by making you look that way. It's wild to me that she's out here talking about the appearances of other people. It's like, dude, what are you saying? Like, in her position, I'm never bringing that shit up. If I'm in her position, I'm running that classic, like, well, you know, when you body shame me by calling me a Titan, I might not be able to hear your words, but your
Marjorie,
best
stop
friend, who
smiling,
also
Titan.
looks like a Titan from Attack on Titan, will hear your words instead, and they will be very upset. To which I would always say, nobody looks like that. Only you do. But if I'm in her shoes, I'm constantly like, do not body shame me, please.
We're gonna move and we're gonna take your words down.
I
Thank you very
second that motion.
Ms. Green, do you wish to strike your words?
I have 4 minutes and 21 seconds to speak.
I think we have to do the motion first. And
Yo, I didn't even know you could do that.
Then you'll be recognized again. But I believe there's another motion coming. So you agree to strike your words?
Yeah.
Okay. Ms. Green agrees to strike her words.
I believe she
Chair
needs to
recognizes
apologize. No, no, she
Perry.
needs to
Okay,
apologize.
hold on. Then after Mr. Perry's going to be recognized, then Ms. Green
I'm
still
not
has 4 minutes and
apologizing.
21
Well,
seconds.
then
Okay,
you're
reserve
not
the right to
striking your
object.
words.
I am
Yo,
not
that's slow.
apologizing.
Now let's go. Come on, guys.
Why don't you debate me?
Mr. Chairman,
That's
the
sick.
minority.
Oh, shit.
Self-evident.
You're not.
Yeah, you're
out
not.
of order.
You don't have enough
You're out of order.
intelligence.
Chair recognizes Mr. Perry.
Okay, move to strike
I'd
the.
like to
I
strike
move to
those
strike the
words
lady's
as well.
words.
I would like
Strike the
order.
lady's words again.
Ms. Green,
Son
do you agree
of a
with unanimous consent to strike your word?
I repeat again for the second time. Yes, I'll strike
right.
my words,
That-
but I'm not apologizing.
Without objection. So, Ms. Green.
But I'm not
granted unanimous
apologizing.
consent to
It's like,
strike her
that means you
word.
apologize.
Mr. Raskin objected. I'm
Striking
gonna
your word, I mean, it's literally the
recognize
same thing.
objection.
Like, it's
We're
the
not-
exact same thing. There is no
There's
difference.
4 minutes and 21 seconds left. This will not count against her.
When you
time.
quote unquote strike your word, that means you are apologizing.
Minority is that the gentle lady from
There are
Georgia
holes-
would
there's a hole in the
strike
map
her
here.
Words down
Bro.
and strike her words and to offer a sincere apology for having engaged in personalities against another member,
Oh my
offending her personal
goodness.
appearance and insulting her. We don't do that in this committee. And I think to make
It's crazy, dude. Where is that fucking Marjorie Titan Green? Wait, when you Google
Where's
Marjorie
that
Titan
bitch?
Green, this is the first tweet that comes up.
Damn. Shit's tough,
I'm
bro.
gonna tweet this back at you. Yeah, except I'm fucking jacked, okay? Yeah, that's right. I'm the motherfucking Beast Titan. That's a dub. Post my dubs harder.
I'll wait for a great. There's a
I freaking
boss
love
here,
this
alright?
video,
We can
dude.
explore
She is
later,
such
but there's a
freak,
boss
dude.
here.
Oh, it's awesome. Like I said, it's just like one of those sequences where you just don't expect someone who has such a valid opening in that regard to turn around and pop off on this front.
What is
It's like
this?
Marjorie Taylor Greene complaining
That's
that
just a
like
plastic cap.
complaining about other congresspersons like not knowing how to read or some shit. You know what I mean? It's like Marjorie Taylor Greene being like, well, guess what? Your marriage failed.
Oh my
because
gosh,
you
there's
cheated on your
no-
CrossFit
wait,
instructor." It's
what?
like, no, bitch, you did that, actually. Like,
There's-
that was you. It's a weird
there's no stamina
aspect
bar in
of
this
you
game.
To just like, I guess
I didn't
what
even
we
notice
hate in
that.
others is what we see in ourselves, and we hate ourselves, you know, that type of shit. It's like your relationship failed with your life partner because you cheated on him with your Maoist CrossFit instructor. Yes, this is an oddly specific term of this is an oddly specific thing that I am referencing, and certainly do not Google
Oh,
that for
here's
me.
the boss.
Do not Google my name, Marjorie Taylor Greene, with CrossFit instructor and infidelity. Do not do that. That was actually other people.
she would just make the apology. It's not that complicated. We don't want to get into face-to-face insults.
You will never get an apology out of me. I don't owe
Then
you
I
one.
object. Then I
I hate Lauren Boebert too. I hate Lobo too. I think those people that say
She
like,
did
oh, Lobo's
apologize.
bad,
She
you guys
said
are
that she
shoehorned.
fucking
But
takes back
for
her
me
word.
In particular,
One of the-
obviously
one of
physical
the-
appearance like plays a role. In
Literally,
everyone's
when you ask somebody to apologize, they're like,
all of
"Oh,
them are
yeah, I take it
so
back."
awful.
You know, like
they are
that's
so
literally what that
awful.
means.
I don't
So
know
she
how
did
else to
apologize.
describe it.
She
Like,
just
they're
doesn't understand how the
enormous
fucking
pieces of who are also
U.S. government
stupid,
works.
that like there is no way, like there is
So
no attraction. They
stupid,
are
bro.
truly repulsive individuals. Like I don't understand it. I'll keep it consistent. In order for someone to, for me to be able
Let's
to
fight
overcome
this
their
guy.
truly heinous viewpoints, like they have to be above and beyond attractive. Like we're talking like Gal Gadot or some shit. It's not happening in any other circumstance. Like you're insane. Like Lauren Boebert is just
What?
your
You can
average
summon?
lot lizard, and you're over here being like, oh, she's so hot. It's like, bro, she's like an Oklahoma 4. Like, what are we talking about? I'm not saying it's impossible, but in order for someone to be able to overcome their horrifyingly bad point of view, they have to be like
Alright.
once in a lifetime beauty, like unimaginable. Some of us are in Oklahoma, you coastal elitists. Yeah, well then you can confirm. Actually, she's not an Oklahoma 4, but like she's probably higher in Oklahoma. All right, let's continue with this dumb clip.
Check, Mr.
Mr.
Chairman.
Askins objects.
I think we don't want to see a complete dissent of our committee. And the verbatim
Bruh.
quote, verbatim quote of the general lady was, "I think your
Bruh.
fake eyelashes are messing up your reading." That is what she said. I think your fake eyelashes, and that's obviously engaging in personalities. It's an ad hominem attack, and I would just ask every member of this committee, in a fair-minded way, would you want to be talked to in that way about your personal appearance by another member of the committee? Because what we're doing is we're setting standards going forward.
I'm just
Yeah, I mean, this is unironically the exact same thing, but this time like the
goodness.
misogyny edition, which by the way I'm leaning into, and I apologize to all the female watchers right now. I apologize to the women Hasanabi heads for the many instances of me being misogynistic today. But the reality of the matter is, this is basically the misogyny edition or misogynoir,
this is
the
tough.
same exact like white supremacist overtones that you see in Congress when Tom Cotton will be like, "That's right, this is why we must execute everyone who's pro-Palestinian. Those
It is so
Israeli
again.
dogs must go away." Or he can turn around and be like, "What kind of Chinese are you, boy?" To the fucking Singaporean TikTok CEO, and like that doesn't require any censuring whatsoever. Or Rashida Tlaib will say, "From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free," an emancipatory slogan, and immediately they're like, "Shut the fuck up."
Are you fucking kidding
Marjorie
me?
Taylor Greene, as a white
He
woman,
immediately goes
on the
into an
Republican
attack,
side of
bro?
the fucking Congress, can turn around and be like, "Yeah, it's like your wig sucks, your fucking eyelashes are long," or whatever the right? Well, actually, for her to shit on a black woman's hair would require her to like at least know a little bit more reading about black culture, and I think she's like way too racist to even know anything about that. That's why she just like immediately went for the eyelashes. But
No.
regardless, like she
No.
hits the
Oh my
line.
gosh.
It's obviously not appropriate at all, and yet they think it's okay. Every other day of the week, if like anybody else,
That one more
anybody else
time,
on
I'm
the other
switching
side
games.
reduce Marjorie Taylor Greene to her dog shit looks, which by the way I am doing because I am being a little bit misogynistic, okay? But like any other day, they would be like, "Well, that's not allowed," especially if it's coming
Told
from
you
a
I
brown
matched, I'm
woman,
going to
especially if
die.
it's coming from a black woman.
just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then
Yeah,
starts
fuck you.
talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
Damn, one fizzle will kill this fucking guys.
Oh my God! I'm gonna run that again. I'm gonna run that again.
This committee then starts talking about
No,
somebody's
no,
bleach blonde, bad built butch
So
body,
close.
that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
What now?
Oh, he killed his own guy.
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's a
Hold on.
parliament.
Trying to find clarification on what qualifies.
Chairman, motion to
I
strike
had no
those
idea
words.
what you just said.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just.
You just voted to do
Y'all did
it.
it first, so you
You
don't want
just
to talk about
voted to do it.
Order.
Are you fucking kidding me? Where are the invincibility firms, bro? Where are they?
Now all of a sudden
Your
it's like,
bad
"Oh,
built
excuse
butch
me,
body."
we need decorum in this house right now." And by decorum, I mean you can be as white trash as you want to, but the moment a black woman speaks out of turn, all of a sudden we got some f***ing problems. Okay, can't believe you.
Clarification. Look at, calm down, calm down.
No, because this
I
is
would
what
like to
y'all
get
do.
through proceedings.
So I'm trying
Hey,
to get
Miss
clarification.
Crockett, you're not
Y'all wanna
recognized.
play
Miss
games,
I can't hear
Crockett.
you with your
and you
yelling.
don't want me
Calm
to
down.
be-
What the
You
fuck?
tell me to calm down,
Calm down.
because y'all talk.
This guy's tough.
You're out of control.
Because if I
Look,
come,
Chairman,
Yeah, respawn, whatever.
y'all gonna have a problem.
Mr.
Order.
Every day that goes by, we get
I'll give it a
closer
few
and
more
closer to
tries.
my
I'll give it a few
dream,
more tries.
my dream of having people in Congress basically throw hands. Like that's awesome.
Calm
Noise,
down.
and then
You're out of control.
Laura Boebert locking her car door spiritually.
Because if I
Look,
come,
Chairman,
if I
can we
come and
send
talk
her-
about her,
y'all gonna have a problem.
Okay, let's hear what Raskin said when
Bro, my attacks don't go for auto dodges? Like what?
And I would just ask every member of this committee, in a fair-minded way, would you want to be talked to in that way about your personal appearance by another member of the committee? Because what we're doing is we're setting standards going forward.
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking
Like,
about
what the
somebody's
fuck?
bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not
Bleach blonde, bad belt, butch body. Like, but somebody put that in a fucking song, please. Also,
he cracked a smile. It's all right, brother. You've defeated cancer.
these fucking
okay?
conservatives are like,
Laugh at that a little bit.
Warren
All right?
Boebert, hot.
You're like-
I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's a
Hold on.
part of
I'm
it.
trying to find clarification on what qualifies.
Chairman, motion to strike.
Oh no! He's
These people
like,
are crazy. These people are crazy. This is
blonde,
crazy.
Bad built butch body.
Bleach blonde, bad belt, butch body.
Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and say two wrongs don't make a right, you know, because it makes me feel good. I don't give a shit. It's awesome. Now, of course, obviously, the way this will be perceived by a lot of people will be, oh, an angry black person, and no one on the other side will take into consideration that, like, Marjorie Taylor Greene is literally the one who's like breaking decorum. What is this? While claiming Jewish heritage, Anna Paulina Luna forgot to mention her Nazi grandfather.
Yeah, people are like, oh, Marjorie Taylor Greene, oh, so hot. It's like,
No, I
nope.
did not. Did I?
Actually,
I don't
nope.
remember this person at all. Bober shut up to not catch smoke during this, but still got caught thinking none of the cameras were on her. Oh yeah, I saw this. We were just looking at it. Yeah, well,
I'm not
this is
attracted
fake
to
Christian, by the way.
ignorance.
Phony Christian can't even do the cross right.
As a matter of fact, ignorance is very unattractive.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just.
You just voted to do
Y'all did it first, so you don't want to talk about it.
voted to do it.
Order.
This is Congress. This is Congress.
This is coming after they said it was fine for Marjorie Taylor Greene to say that, like, her eyebrows, Miss Crockett's eyebrows, are causing her to not read correctly or something.
Down. Calm down.
Her eyelashes.
This is what y'all
Get
do.
through proceedings.
So I'm trying
Hey,
to
Miss
get
Crockett, you're not recognized. Miss
I can't hear
Crockett.
you with your
And you
yelling.
don't want me
Calm
to
down.
Be,
Can
no,
you please calm
don't
down?
tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Calm down.
This is Congress. They're sitting across. They're sitting next to each other. This is what is this?
You get protected by the institution while simultaneously
This is
saying that.
insanity.
When the other person obviously understandably gets like emotional about it, then you go, oh, why are you being so emotional? It's like literally the same exact principle behind how debate lords operate. Haha, you have been destroyed. It seems to me like you guys
have been destroyed. I have destroyed you.
By the way, Jasmine Crockett's response, Congresswoman Texas 30, Jasmine Crockett's response to this was, so Marjorie Taylor Greene wanted to talk about my appearance in committee. It's against the rules to do. She refused to apologize. The chairman ruled that it was okay. And I asked for clarification about what qualifies in engaging in personalities. And basically wanted to know if I could tell you about her appearance as, well, y'all know what she looks like, right? People in glass houses. This is what happens when
We do. We know what she looks like. And it ain't pretty,
Now, one thing to
to say
remember
the
is that
least.
Jasmine Crockett is literally a attorney. Okay, before she was a representative, she was an attorney. Marjorie Titan Green, on the other hand, is a failed daughter.
I'm
who is a
not gonna
real estate
speak
developer. Obviously,
on
because
behalf
she is
of
black, she's
the
a black
looks
woman. People
of
will refuse
these
to
other
reckon
women.
with Marjorie Titan Green's idiocy.
But Marjorie,
Some people just call her ghetto.
Marjorie
Oh,
Smiling Titan Green
which is crazy to me, bro.
is-
You are literally between her and Marjorie Titan Green, who has
a disgusting person. Like, not even just
third
her
grade
looks,
reading. Like,
just
what are we talking about here?
disgusting human
Immediately,
being.
It's like, oh, she's black.
She's
Marjorie's
gross.
white,
She's
so
gross.
obviously she's reduced.
Not
to a
appearance-wise,
lower class of human
but her
being
appearance-
for her behavior, for her
It needs
when white people get emotional.
no
because,
words.
By the way, this dynamic exists.
She's a
against,
gross human being.
both
She's
women
like a
and men as
bad
well.
person.
When women get emotional, they're hysterical. When men get emotional, they're oftentimes seen as like championing a cause, right? So that's something you always have to consider. And of course, that same dynamic exists between white women and black women. When a white woman gets emotional or says some obviously, depending on the circumstances, if she's going up against a black woman, she's not going
damn,
to be
it's
seen as
mixed.
like ghetto in the same way that a black woman responding to that will be seen as aggressive, maybe even violent.
Why does this character
So
look like
it's
me?
something to always remember. Men are assertive, men are dominant, men are alpha. When women get that way, they're hysterical, they're emotional, they're not able to control their emotions. This is something that I have talked about before, way back in the day. A lot of edgy, nihilistic, out of touch teenagers and people who are mentally and emotionally stunted and behave like teenagers despite the fact that they're like 45-year-old
Is that Infinite Runner?
IT specialists or whatever online will oftentimes engage in discourse. They love discourse in the way where they'll say something that is like obviously racist, right? Like the N-word or whatever. And then if a black person on the other side responds in kind and says things that are incisive, says things that are
I wouldn't mind playing
explosive,
12 minutes.
nobody hyper focuses on
For
the
the channel.
starting point of that conversation.
Not the channel.
Everybody goes, look at how aggressive
stream.
and violent this black man is. It happens all the time.
Why are these people even acceptable? This is, I mean, like, it's disgusting that this is how they're behaving. And why are they attacking each other personally?
Oh,
They're
this is
old
the
enough to attack
Edith
each other on their
Finch
own.
developers. The
Attack each
Edith
other
Finch
on their
developers made
eyelashes and their hair.
Anna.
What's the
Oh,
Attack
yeah.
each other on their views. Like, what decorum
That's a
people.
great
It's like,
developer.
Who violated decorum? Who violated decorum first? In an obvious way to invoke emotional reactions out of the other person, and then got defended by the institution. Who did that? Don't you think that that's important to acknowledge?
Pressing about this is that it's not that unusual for the House these days. I mean, whether it was Kevin McCarthy's many rounds to get elected Speaker, people getting in each other's faces, they almost started hitting each other during that. And so it's not just these three women.
I love this video back to back with another influencer that I watch. His name's China Insider. Literally, you put this video back to back. He put this video back to back, and he's like, "Wow, it's crazy what Americans are doing in Congress right now. What? Let's look at what's going on outside of America." And it's just like people like beating the shit out of each other. One guy's like grabbing all his books, trying to run away before he gets his fucking shit beat out, like in government buildings. Just like it's insane. It's like, this is just what people do in government. I mean, people are people, right? Like, they're just gonna get angry at each other. They're gonna fight. They could physically get into an altercation. It's just what people do. But it's just weird. Not in the CCP. I know you heard me say that his name is China Insider, but David Zhang, I believe is his name. But it wasn't. It was a different governmental body that had the people like beating the shit out of each other, like a mob of people just beating the shit out of each other. It's crazy. This fucking planet's full of crazy people. This whole planet's full of crazies. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, kid. This planet's full of crazies. Alright, we're gonna play a different game. Let's see here. Noah 2 has character creation. I didn't know Noah 2 had character creation. If I knew sorry, I keep saying Noah. If I knew Neo 2 had character creation, I would get Neo 2. Like, that's what I want, honestly, out of this game that I'm playing right now. Is character creation, but it doesn't have it, so it's okay though. It's alright. It's fine. Oh my goodness, that's not what I wanted. Launch game, let's keep watching.
Men behave unbelievable, calling each other names. The House is in absolute chaos, and we have been electing a lot of clowns in this country, and we are getting a circus.
I'm sure that it has always been true that there are clowns in the House of Representatives.
Clowns.
Too. It is wild that they're saying, you know, everybody's out here being clowns. This is once again civility politics in full display. You got a who is like a bloodthirsty war criminal talking about civility on a being like, yeah, there's so many clowns in Congress. It's like, I would rather have, and I don't even give a shit about Marjorie Taylor Greene, I would rather have every single congressperson use bad words, okay, get emotional in either direction, as a matter of fact, as long as they were all vociferously anti-Iraq war. I don't give a shit about the civility. I don't care at all. The reason why I don't like Donald Trump is not because he is uncivil. The reason why I don't like Donald Trump is because he's a racist piece of shit. He is a right-wing reactionary monster. For these liberals, the only thing they give a fuck about is that, like, Donald Trump is so gross. I hate it. Oh, God. Like, I like that Donald Trump is uncivil. That's why that's one aspect of him that I like. He's funny. I don't give a shit about the optics of it.
Also used to be a career path where you put your head down, you did the work, you amass some seniority, you build a staff, you build a reputation, you build partnerships, and you pass laws, which is what you were there to do. And
this is why I always say baboon in a suit when talking about like Western officials, because they wear a suit and tie, which obviously is supposed to showcase like some level of like elitism, some level of superiority. Like, look at us, we're so well put together, while they advocate for some of the most violent, uncivil actions of all time. David Fromm's existence is a perfect representation of that.
You know, one of the things that's been interesting about voters, we ask about Congress a lot.
Yeah.
And it's funny, they very much want results, but they do not want compromise. And voters in this country seem to have lost the plot that it requires compromise to get results, which is, I think, why you now see people reaching for sort of the strongman authoritarian types, because they have forgotten that actually
if a black woman started it, she would have the sole responsibility, but because a white woman started it, it's always them, they. Ugh, I hate this world. Yeah. No, for sure. If Jasmine Crockett was the first person to pop off on Marjorie Taylor Greene in that exact same category, in that exact same way, you know they would be like, oh, it's really, really unacceptable the way that she's behaving, so uppity, you know, something like that, just like racially loaded terminology. Because it's a black woman who responded, they're basically saying both sides. But like I said, I don't personally give a shit. Okay, I don't care. I don't care that they like pop off. I think it's great. Yeah, I mean, there was a woman, there was one person who called it ghetto, like literally. I think we kept out of that. Before we get to Governor Greg Abbott, AOC had the smoke for John Fetterman as well. Fetter bitch. In the past, I've described the U.S. as the U.S.
Greetings, guys, gals, non-binary pals, and welcome back to
We're moving on to a different video.
Recently, we passed the 4-year anniversary of me uploading videos to this channel, and I've already made a video to celebrate that, but I wanted to make a second one to celebrate that. And by that I mean going back to the roots of this channel, what sort of made it and what has kept it up for 4 years. And that is checking in on the streets. Are the streets okay? That is the foundation that this channel was built upon. And so today, I wanted to just have a look. Let's dive into some hetero cringe, checking in on the streets, seeing how they're doing. We've done this, I don't know how many times, a bunch. And they've never been okay to date, and I doubt today is going to be any different, but that's what we're doing. Checking in. Seeing if that's changed. One day maybe it will. Only one way to find out, and that's to keep doing it. So that's what we're doing today. But before we get into it, I would like to say a massive thank you to today's patron of the day, Isabel. I appreciate you and your support so much. Thank you so much for joining. I hope that you enjoy this video. And if anyone else would like to become Patreon, you go to patreon.com/savvycat or click the top link in the description. It starts at as little as £1 a month, and I appreciate anything greatly. Let's get into the cringe. Okay, we have this tweet that reads, if my wife can't do my laundry, then I'd rather marry a fellow man, because then we'd have a lot of interesting things to talk about, like football, etc. I'm obsessed with only being able to come up with
But you only came up with one thing.
Interesting, and it's just football. You're like, at least if I married a man, we could talk about interesting things, like football. That's it. That's the only thing I care about. Football. For one, some women like football. But that aside, men can do laundry. You should be able to do laundry. Getting married specifically so someone can do your laundry is
I don't know if I can do this challenge.
It's just quite absurd. I think that the thing is that we can probably all do your laundry. It's just that, like, we shouldn't have to do your laundry. You should really be able to do that for yourself as an able-bodied adult. You should probably know how to do your own laundry. It's just a skill you should probably have. And if that's like your number one priority in a relationship, then yeah, maybe you just don't like women. If the only thing you think women are good for is like doing things for you and serving you, then maybe you don't like women. Maybe you should just marry a man. If you view women as servants and men as people to have connection with, then yeah, leave women alone. Go marry a man. We will gladly leave you alone. This is a t-shirt that says WIFE. Washing, ironing, fucking, etc. Along the same lines as that last one. My God, making wives into nothing but servants is just like such a sad thing. It's so sad to do. And like, it's even sadder when the women go along with it and think it's funny. Like the internalized misogyny and the way that you're like laughing it off like, haha, yeah, you only love me because I do things for you as a joke. It's like not very funny because like it's not entirely a joke, is it? Like, I don't know about you, but jokes usually come from some sort of real place, you know? That's kind of what makes them funny, is like relatability and connection to it and like the way you agree with it. And so like you aren't making these jokes if you don't at least partially draw it from reality. And if you are so openly making a joke about how wives are only good for washing, ironing, fucking, and other things along those lines, we have a problem. We have a problem. If this is all you view your wife for, don't get married, don't be in a relationship. Instead, get like a housekeeper and then have like casual hookups or like go see a prostitute or something. I don't know, but like I don't think a wife you should really be caring about, I don't know, emotional
warrior falls in battle as God and spirit disperses.
whether that be like physical touch or like emotional intimacy, just like caring
coalesces into a
Those are
grave.
the really most important parts of a relationship, I think. If you don't have
Mantra,
those, it's not really a relationship, it's just
Amarita? Amarita?
like you're missing out, man. If that's what you want, you're missing out.
Should he touch the guardian spirit,
And it's so sad
and
that
Amarita
because like
will be restored.
It's so much better than that. Find someone you actually enjoy spending time with. That's my advice. This is a small child wearing a t-shirt that says Big Sister, doing like a pregnancy announcement for their parents. So they're sitting on like a kitchen bench with like a mixing bowl and like they're making things. And the recipe is on a board and it says, recipe for a new baby. 1 cup of kisses, 2 cups of hugs, 3 cups of cum. Bake until June 2020.
The hell?
The absolute grossness of putting a small child involved in like the hypothetical idea of her making, like baking using cum, which is disgusting. Never, ever imply that. Ever. Keep those two things like really separated. Like,
oh shit.
A child and the word cum should not be in the same, like, that conversation, the same image. Like, keep them apart at all times, please. Also, like, medically speaking, I think you should go to a doctor if you can produce
They follow you.
cups. 3 cups? Do you know how
Holy
much
shit,
that
they
is?
follow you all over here?
Aware of how much
Oh my goodness, bro.
fucking cups is? That's 3/4 of a liter. That's like a large drink bottle. 3 cups? If you're producing 3 cups of cum, please seek medical advice. But yeah, regardless, overall, aside from the fact you probably need to see a doctor for 3 cups worth, please get your kid out of this. It's a gross, just gross. Everything about it is just really, really gross. Here we have a headline about Bluey that just says, iconic children's show Bluey makes history with show's first LGBTQ plus characters. And I watched this episode and it is literally just they're sitting in class and one of the kids says, my mom's told me he might come back. So he just references having 2 moms in 1 line in the whole 30-minute episode. 1 line. And this person tweeted, they want to destroy everything good and corrupt your children. First it'll be subtle, and then the LGBTQ plus parents will be regularly featured characters. And it's like,
What does that mean?
Fucking and queer parents exist. If you have a child who is in school, this is something they are likely going to hear. Like, most everyone will go to school with someone who has gay parents. Like, it's just gonna happen. Your child is going to be exposed to this because gay people exist and gay people have kids. So the chance of your child sitting in class and having someone next to them say, like, my mom's or my dad's is, like, relatively high. So putting it on TV is just a normal thing. Like, your kids are gonna see it in real life, so they're gonna have it reflected on TV, because TV is like a reflection of real life. And if those parents are now featured, who fucking they're two moms. So what? Your kids are gonna know people who have two moms. And
Are you fucking kidding me?
it doesn't mean anything.
This was here the whole
TV
time?
shows for children are made to, like, allow kids to understand the world around them. They exist to learn and to experience things for the first time and to, like, go out into the world and not be scared about things. It's teaching you lessons. And if you are deliberately hiding parts of the world that are not harmful, then, like, you are hurting those children because they are not expected to. It's like, it's just reflecting what's gonna be heard in real life, and you need to get over it. So next up we have that, like, really the classic meme of Anakin and Padme, where it's like him asking a question and it's like close up on her face, and it's like, to do this, right? Right? Like that one. We all know the meme. But this is an AI-based meme instead, and so it says, I've learned to edit images by AI for increasing the quality, right? For increasing quality, right? And the images of them are AI edited, and, like, Anakin's face, I don't know what the fuck they did to it, but he looks real fucked up. He looks real fucked up. But the main problem with this, that is the focus, is in the final panel, they just completely changed her body to objectify and sexualize her by giving her, like, really massive boobs and, like, putting her in, like, a top that's just, like, spaghetti strings and, like, triangle coverage. And I just... why? Just literally just why? I do not understand why you need to sexualize everything. Why do you feel the need to edit people's bodies to make them more sexually appealing to you? Why is just, like, existing not enough? And, like, even on top of that, right? Like,
oh my goodness, I almost fell off again.
the dress that she's wearing in this scene is fucking beautiful.
There, now I can go.
Stunning. But it's obviously not enough to look
Okay, good. So this is important.
Sexual desire in order for it to be good enough and appealing to these men, right? Like, this scene does not exist for you to sexualize. People do not exist for you to
Zombie?
sexualize. Women, we are not here for you to, like, manipulate our bodies so that they are sexually appealing to you.
Yo, what?
Because that's not what we exist for. If you want to see someone
not
who looks
expecting
like
supernatural
this in a sexual
shit.
context
Oh, wait.
where you can
The first boss was
sexualize them,
supernatural,
there are
stupid.
places you can go for that. There are places you can go where there are consenting women. There's no consent here. No one gave you permission to do this. She did not give you permission to modify her body and sexualize her. Learn to keep sexual things to sexual concepts. The fact that these men have to go out of their way to edit scenarios into being sexually gratifying for them shows that it really is just about power, and it's about not wanting consent. It is about manipulating people and about taking power, because, like, you can find images like this that exist consensually on the internet. Like, that exists. But you have to go out of your way to take
This has been the most pointless gameplay.
that for you because it makes you not feel powerful, because you like that you were able to modify something so you can look at it and make it look a certain way for you. Like, this exists already. Don't take people's consent away just because you can. It's real fucked up. It's like AI and the way it can modify bodies and the things that it is able to do is so, so scary.
It is, in fact, the scariest. It is, in fact, the scary door. Well, anyways, look, I appreciate you being here, okay? I appreciate you coming here and playing this little game with me. Although I did not get very far in these games, I think I am learning a little bit about how to play them. I would love to keep playing, but I have to go to bed. Last night, I said I was going to go to bed, and then I spent like an hour trying to fucking add a fucking pillow to the top of my chair. I think I'm just gonna buy something that adds a pillow, like wraps around it or something. I don't know. I just wanted a pillow on the top of my chair. Ended up being this huge mess, disaster. Like, it just spent too long trying to cobble together. You know me, I'm an artist, I cobble things together. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And there's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I can do and it doesn't fucking work. I can just hide this, I don't even need that there. Oh my gosh, this is so much better. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, why didn't I think about that before? I was just sitting there, I haven't even used that setting in the longest time. Dear Lord. Dear fucking Lord. Wow. I appreciate your viewership. I appreciate you. I appreciate you watching. If you liked it, if you liked my little stream here. Go check out my YouTube where I'm uploading my more recent VODs. Best part about it, right? Best part about using Twitch, right? Is that Twitch has a feature where it saves your VODs, so I don't have to put my VODs on Twitch. I don't want to. Because then I can't choose. Well, I don't know what the deal is with putting VODs on Twitch, but it saves me the trouble of if I get in trouble with YouTube, then I can just get a new channel. I can just make a different channel, right? If like my channel gets copyright struck, and I can just get all the VODs. Because they can copyright strike you. Well, actually I don't even know how that works. Because Twitch doesn't save all my... No, because even if you get... Because I've been copyright struck before, but if I... Do they just erase your entire channel? If you get too many copyright strikes? I don't know. Either way, I put random fucking music in my fucking video. Anyways, I'll just make a new fucking Gmail. I don't give a shit. They can't stop you from making new fucking YouTube accounts, okay? You can just make a new Gmail. It's not the fucking end of the world. My point is, well, then I'd lose all my... That's not the point. The point is I need a place to put my VODs. I don't need a permanent place for VODs. That's what I'm saying. So I will continue doing this. Whether or not YouTube will take me or not. But, since I don't post my VODs on Twitch, it's much less... It's a lot less likely for me to get copyright struck on Twitch, specifically. Just due to the fact that I don't really play any sort of copyrighted material on Twitch. Although I have done it in the past. I've played, like, anime, like, in the past. But not, I haven't... Or wait, did I play anime? I think I played anime, but I was watching it on my TV. I did some artsy thing with it. I can't even remember what I was doing. I will always stream, because when I stream, that's just basically I'm playing video games. If I'm streaming, that is you watching me play video games. I really don't play video games unless I'm streaming nowadays. Just because it's easy to like track how much of the game I'm playing, and then it also keeps me on track of like engagement. It helps me helps me feel more engaged with the game. I get to talk a little bit about the game, which is something I don't usually get to do, and I think that's like where my frustrations built up when I was playing like games like Dark Souls by myself. I had no outlet to talk about why the games were frustrating. So I just get frustrated and keep amassing until I just like flipped out, went crazy, like and frustrated, like gamer rage. I'm telling you, it's crazy. But yeah, that would happen. It sucked. I hated it. You never want to feel gamer rage. I need to change the name of this. Okay, that's much better. Yes. Is this the mini or the... Oh, this is mini. Mini. And then... Okay, never mind. We're just gonna rename this to... Game Cap. There. I mean, no, those have to be there, but anything that's audio related, just go up top. That'll make it easier to find. Okay, that's the only thing. Okay, so that's good. What else do I need to move? I'm editing some things here. Probably this. Not really editing, more like just, organizing. I don't even... Oh, wait. Keep that one. Move this. Alright, that's all organized. I'm glad I set that up. I always have this backup one. So if I like close out this one, you can kind of see my old setup. Which is fine, I just don't like using it. I like the aesthetic. The lane aesthetic. Well, alright. I'm done with that, so that's gonna be me. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your viewership. And I'll see you tomorrow? Oh wait, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow because it's Friday. So I'm gonna be free. You know, Fridays, Saturdays, 100% I'm probably gonna stream. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you later. Bye. Enjoy the music.